construction site out here right now because Lynn's putting up the pool. And we got a really good deal on that pool. It was off of Facebook Marketplace, so that's funny. We plan on building a deck around it, so it'll be interesting to see the final product. Crazy day today. They said Arizona has the National Guard on standby, and there's a lot of different organizations that are preparing for civil unrest in the western half of the United States. I'm not sure what's going on the East Coast. We do have family members, so we'll be making some phone calls today. Riley's got his car in the way, and I've got coffee, so I gotta set that down. Back this up. Ooh. It doesn't really work very well when you're not riding it. All right. This is a country gate, I'll tell you that. Not sure eventually what we're going to put in here. We're going to put a wall around the entire perimeter, around the house at least. Not around the entire acreage. That would cost a lot of money. We're thinking of an earthen wall. For those of you who don't know what earthen means, you take sand. You can even take sand from the washes here, but you can also get sand from Home Depot. And you use sandbags. And sometimes you use them in like a cone-like fashion when using them in buildings, but in walls, you just kind of wrap it around and then you adobe the outside of it. I'll attach a link to Earth Bag Building. We have gotten that book off of Amazon, and it's one of our favorites. So it's probably about 80 degrees right now. I'm just going to take a short walk, but I'll do a longer video because I guess I'll just wander around and you can see. I'm not always going to talk though, because I'm enjoying the morning. And because you have to watch where you walk here, I'm just wearing barefoot shoes. So not good for protecting my ankles for stepping in holes or washes around here. This is a cholla. We have a lot of them on the property. We get them stuck in our feet, and our dogs have had problems with them, but they're beautiful. You just have to be careful. Another cholla all grown up. This is one of the taller ones on the property. But we have much more developed ones. See, these get on the ground, and if you step on them, they'll go right through your shoes or your flip-flops or whatever you're wearing, so you have to be careful. It is the open desert. So we're coming up on a property line. I think I'll go this way. That looks a little hard to get across. We have a lot of weird, old, very old trash on the property. Just here and there. We found actually backpacks. We're not too far from the international border, so we found backpacks that have calling cards, toothbrushes, food, just really old stuff. Must have been here maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 years, some of them. And there were actually even pesos. So people must have, you know, needed to shelter up and were on this property at one time. More footprints. These look like cat, but they look like large cat. Not quite mountain lion, but they could be bobcat. They're all throughout these washes. But we have found really, really large paw prints once in a while on the property. And so that sort of indicates mountain lion, which means we are pretty careful when we're walking around on the property. It's beautiful though, but you have to be careful. We found a rattlesnake about a year ago inside the perimeter of the yard where Bradley walks. So we had to get rid of that one. But it was because it was threatening our son. So we're coming up on one of the few Palo Verde trees on the property. Lynn is very allergic to these trees. They have a distinctive green bark, hence the name Palo Verde. And they have really nasty bugs. They'll actually hook onto you or your dogs. They're larger than cockroaches, so I haven't seen them on this property, but They're called the Palo Verde beetle. But almost every other tree you see on the property is mesquite. And that's what we barbecue with. Whenever we're grilling any steaks or burgers or fish, we use mesquite.
Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip. Snip.
We have a lot of brush on the acreage. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I wanted to show you guys this area. We like coming here often. Thought about putting a picnic table or something here, but the next people who live here can choose to do what they like to this property. There's the house in the distance. So I think this is the largest Palo Verde on the property. Again, you can tell it from its green bark. A lot of names in southern Arizona are in Spanish, because we do culturally and proximity-wise live very close to the border. Here's a baby one. Bradley loves taking walks on this property. I think I actually spilled some of my coffee there. All right, so I'm gonna end the video right there. Like us, subscribe to us. We're just getting our channel going. We know nothing about doing this, but we're having fun figuring it out. We love you and we miss you guys. Happy holidays. Still Family Off Grid, this is Kat. That's the house. We expect to have it finished, fully refurbished and fixed up by the spring. So we expect to put it on the market by maybe March, April. If anybody's interested in a house, then private message us.